In this video, I'm following straight on from my video that summarises the start of Act 1, and here I'm rounding up the end of Act 1, including why is it significant that Mr Birling and Sheila have similar stories to tell. If you find this video content useful, then like, subscribe and ring the bell to receive further notifications for future video releases. Sheila enters and the inspector turns his attention away from Mr Birling and towards Sheila, Gerald and Eric. None of them are familiar with an Eva Smith, but the inspector reiterates that she changed her name. Sheila, already showing signs of sympathy, asks the inspector to tell them what happened to her after leaving Birling and Co. The girl was fortunate enough, we learn, to get a job at Millward's, an upmarket shop where she was making a fresh start until a customer complaint led to her being fired from there too. Sheila is noticeably agitated by this information. She asks what the girl looked like, and when the inspector shows her a photo, she becomes upset and leaves the room hurriedly. A very different response to that of her father upon seeing a photo of the apparent victim. Birling is angry at the inspector for upsetting his daughter and making a mess of their celebration. The inspector replies calmly that it's comparable to the mess made of Eva. Gerald and Eric begin reasoning with the inspector, but the inspector brushes them off. A visibly upset Sheila returns, keen to accept responsibility. She recounts how she got the girl sacked. She'd been in a bad temper because she had gone to Millward's to try on a dress, but it didn't look right on her. Eva Smith was working as the shop girl, and when she held the dress up, it suited her far better. Sheila felt as though Eva was mocking her, so as an important customer insisted that she be sacked for cheekiness. The inspector accuses Sheila of jealousy, something she admits to. She feels awful about her actions and she wishes she could take them back. Through these first two character testimonies, we can speculate that Priestley deliberately creates similar scenarios for Mr Birling and for Sheila. In both cases, the selfish acts of a rich, entitled individual lead to the sacking of an innocent, hard-working staff member. This being the case, Priestley's cleverly encouraging his audience to contrast the response of Mr Birling on the one hand, who represents the older generation, to Sheila on the other hand, who represents the youth. At the end of Act 1, Priestley gives the audience a teaser for what is going to happen in Act 2, as the inspector reveals that Eva changed her name to Daisy Renton, and he draws a reaction from Gerald. It's an interesting thought experiment to try and remember the first time we experienced an inspector calls, and attempt to identify when we first realised that each of these 5 main characters had a part to play in the suicide. I wonder what it was like for you. It's likely to have been about here at the end of Act 1, which is why it's a great point at which to end the act and give the audience a breather and a chance to reflect. If you want this information in written form, then check out our revision guide on the Twinkle website. You can also find a whole load more revision videos on our YouTube channel. Please check those out. Thanks for watching. Bye for now.